Oh, hang on, you've gone all Dalek.
He's gone there. He disappeared now.
No.
Down's gone. He's dicking around. No.
Season 39, week 1 is in the bag, and we are here for the redaction to have a little look through those games. Jez has just got back in from his commute home. You doing good, Jez?
Yeah, all good.
All good. And Matt's joining us from some location somewhere in the UK. Where are you today, Matt?
I am in Rome, which I think is LGE's neck of the woods, I believe.
I thought you said Rome for a minute. I was like, it's the Italian.
No, LGE's. I'm sure it's his neck of the woods. I'm sure.
Yeah, Frome.
It's either Frome Katanas or something in the Delta.
That's the one. So when you walked into reception, were they all talking funny like and all like that, were they?
I don't know. It was in Wales yesterday, so yeah, that's talking funny.
Not in Jamaica.
Jamaica. Yeah. Wagwan. Welcome to the Premier Inn. Right. Let's get going with looking at some games from last week. So we're going to cover off 3 on the left there. The mascots are with us for the rest of the season, so no helmets this time around. Just the 3 at the bottom of the screen, and then
Helmets are old school. We've got mascots now. We were saying we need the mascots as a feature on the game itself. So R&R, if you watch this, I have no idea if R&R watch this rubbish, but they need to find a way to have, like, you build your kit, build your own mascot. That needs to you've got to write the code for that.
Just get yourself onto one of those AI builders and do it and see what you come up with. If you come up with a better one, I'm quite happy to use it instead of these ones. Just keep it. Well, actually, the AI keeps it clean, So
Kendall will go nuts over that.
Yeah, you might do. Yeah. Get them on, get them going. Right. Let's get on with the games. So we are going to start at the top there with Matt at home to the Avalanche, the Stampede, or as they're affectionately known now, the Clowns, against the Avalanche.
Right.
So, nice close game. You just snuck it again.
That's a shame, isn't it? What a shame.
Oh.
And with including 2 streaks as well.
You were so jammy.
You connected 2 streaks, did you? What? Right
Connected
at the
2 streaks. Right at the end.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
4th and 20 or something. 4th and 18 or something. Right in my own.
Is that this last drive, was it? Coins. Is this one?
Yeah, that's the one.
47-yard streak on 3rd and 3.
Wow. And a 99-yard drive.
4th and 15. 20-yard streak.
So you started on your 1-yard line.
Johnny must have been tearing his hair out of that.
Well, he's not commented, so I'm guessing he wasn't happy.
Oh my days!
I'm not surprised.
So to be fair, I was in front most of the game until right at the end when he went in front anyway. So it wasn't. I was pretty much in the lead all the way through until right at the end.
And he was only inches away from sealing it.
And he didn't make a 4th and 1 on your goal line. And then you go and pull 2 massive streaks.
Oh my days! That has got to be a gutter.
That's called having in that leader 3. make a big difference on streaks. I'm sure it does. Or am I
Does he-
making that up?
Well, no, it probably does because they kick in on key situations, don't they?
Well, I was going to say that I think the 2 streaks. I think he had the offense fired up, so I'm presuming that's what happens when you got leader 3. I presume.
So who's Ericsson?
Ericsson is one of my big
defensive
my
tackle.
leader. No, he's my DT with leadership.
Wow. So he looks like he's saved you the game on 2 downs there. So he's fired up the defense on 3rd and 1, and then he's also, was it this one? Yeah, the defensive line is fired up. So those look like 2 key plays there from your leader DT.
He didn't fire up the defense. He fired up the crowd there. He was being a cheerleader. He got his pom poms out and he got the crowd going.
Yeah, we got cheerleaders on the side next to the clowns.
Yeah. So Galloway earned his money, did he, this time around?
Look at that.
Galloway earned his money. Yes.
Galloway got sacked on 2nd and 6. He got sacked on 3rd and 10, and then he made a 20-yard streak on 4th and 18.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it. You just throw the ball up to Watson and Watson catches it.
Yeah. So has Galloway got leadership, has he?
Yeah, he's leader 3.
Right. Okay.
Well, I think Ericsson is Ericsson. Oh, I'm gonna have a quick look. I'm sure Ericsson's leader 3 as well.
Yeah, I think he must. Yeah, he must be. And if he were playing a bitter rival, they might have even gone up to 4. We'll have a look at the analysis tab in a little bit. So
Yeah, Ericsson's leader 3. Ericsson's leader 3.
So 92. Well, 4 downs on a goal line stand and then 99-yard drive. Well, wow, that's a great finish.
Right. Even more impressively, Champagne got a pick.
Oh, did he? Is that his first one for you?
That's his first one. He's equaled last year's number of picks already in the first game of the season.
Blimey.
Uh,
How are the special teams looking for you two? Because the 2 of you are quite good at those as well, aren't you?
The levels aren't so great on my returners at the moment, so they're being coached up. But they're not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. 30, 31, 38 average. Looking good. Won that side of the game as well. So yeah, even on turnovers-ish. So yeah, all good.
Nothing in it. Nothing in it, as I suspected there wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Nothing in it. Johnny battered you on the road and you scraped a win.
I don't care.
Out of your backside.
That's what having some leadership does, obviously.
There's nothing to do with the game plan.
I don't think the game plan was actually spot on. I think I got the defensive game plan as good as I was going to get it.
Yeah, good stuff.
I knew he was going to pass, and he did. His running backs aren't very. I think his running backs are probably. Well, the 2 older ones have definitely got hit in age, and I suspect the other ones not good enough to get past my D. Not yet. Sure, he'll be coached up.
So he starts to defend the pass, and he still put 450 yards on you.
Yeah, don't work, does it? Defense don't work.
With Champagne's, is he still a 20 odd level?
Yes.
Corner.
Yes. Still very high level. Yeah. Use bracket. That didn't work.
Oh, I hate bracket. Don't even talk to me about bracket. It's useless.
Oh,
unless you've got a level 18 nickel back, it doesn't work. And no one's got a level 18 nickel.
No. Well, there haven't been many in the Atlantic for a long time. I keep saying that. So Nickelbacks, strong tight ends, quick returners, 3 rarest positions in the Atlantic. I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so it's a big change up. I mean, to be fair to Johnny, to be still as competitive against you with what looks like quite a change in setup, having to focus on that pass. Things are still looking good for him for the rest of the season by the looks of it.
Oh, I don't think I doubt it. I still think myself and the Avalanche are probably the 2 strongest teams in the CMC by quite a way, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right, let's move on to the next one then. So the next game we had down was the Generals on the road to the Heroes. I think after the review, we felt like the Generals were looking good for the division. So Colin obviously decides in week 1 to tell us that we're complete numpties. I think somebody else called us a numpty, didn't they? I forget his name.
Yeah, Clay.
Oh,
Clay,
Clay was
but
it?
he doesn't count. He don't count.
So yeah, so instead of
Bobby
being,
Clay.
It's pretty accurate, to be fair.
well, yeah, exactly. But it's being called one, but then Colin goes and shows us that we are. So 44-35.
I will change your QB though, won't there? QB's switched round.
Yes, yeah, and not the same sort of QST on the QB either, I believe.
He's tech, isn't he?
I believe so, and I don't think he's like your traditional tech either. Oh no, he is. He's a 60.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pocket passer, quarterback in pro
Round 6, level
attributes.
3, he started as.
Ain't his other receiver, Miranda, isn't that a tech receiver? Memory. Or am I
Yeah,
dreaming
so
that?
he's got some interesting receivers. So he's still got Minty playing out on the split end, and then he's got Theo and Miranda, and they are both 35, 65. So both of them have that 5 S on them as well.
They've been in the gym.
Yeah, so that's a season 39 pick, and Miranda is a season 33.
Alright.
Mm.
But again, that same QST 35, 5, and 60. And
Doesn't
then
that 5 strength on a receiver only work on blocking though, isn't it? You need to be running the ball more, don't you?
it's good for blocking. It's good for working against any of that kind of, if anybody uses the bump and run stance on the CB side of things. Because if the CB's got the strength but the wide receiver hasn't, then I think there's a good chance of it happening each time, but it counters it. And I believe it's, if you want to run a reverse, it counts, or it counts towards the reverse. Is it the reverse sweep as well? It factors into that as well, but I'm not seeing many people running reverses, to be honest.
Mm.
That boutique play.
Oh, I haven't either.
Get a recorder.
And
Get a recorder.
is this a new? So he's
Oh,
got one of his tech RBs in there now as well, because we know Colin likes to run a passing or a receiver RB from what he does in the Big Sky. So I think he's got a tech RB and a strong RB, and he's plus 10 each of those on the CP side of things. So, or the dev squad. So
His squad's been busy.
yeah.
It can't be that higher level though, can it?
Um,
Level 4.
don't know.
Level
So
4. Well, then again, it's season 36, so maybe it is.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it being much past level 13.
Just double checking to see if they were college players, but they're not. They're both J-men, so no scouting in there either. Nah.
Got some nice attributes on them though.
Yep. Kind of loving
What
the.
yardage? Scroll down. What yardage did Minty get?
He only got 5 catches.
Well, yeah,
Only.
his deep zone receiver. When you're getting thrown from a short zone receiver, that's going to limit his production, isn't it? So
It is, but I think from memory, Steve's got decent corners as well. When I played him last year, it was last year, I struggled very deep against him anyway. His corners were pretty good levels.
Du's obviously aged out, so maybe Minty has as well because they're the same age, aren't they?
Yep. I'm just going to take a quick look at the Generals RBs because they're looking good.
What level 2 he started at? Look at that.
Yeah, level 2, 60Q, and a 55, level 5.
He picked up an
round.
injury. What was it? How bad was his injury?
Just to see.
The
Yeah.
F on a special teamer.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the lad he traded from me. Gets an F in week 1. Whoa.
But yeah, I think Rich sums it up there. Looking like a tough division to win again this season. And all 3 teams with the 60 tech QBs. So it's going to be a short passing division. Right, but a good first week result there for Colin. Against what looks
Yeah, we were wondering. We looked at the Generals, thinking that they were looking strong, and they're obviously a good side. But none of us really knew how much the Heroes had dropped off, and it seems like some of their players have dropped off. But he's got some replacements for them coming off the D squad over the last few years. So they're still in contention.
Yeah, just again, you don't see Colin trading too much in the Atlantic. So again, it's that slow burn. And I mean, both of these coaches are slow burners, really. Steve's not much of a trader, doesn't like getting into that kind of action. So good to have them in the same division, really. You know, keep it nice and tight, building off the draft.
Let's see, looking at the yardage as well, Generals outperformed the Heroes quite a bit there.
Yeah, no, I mean
As
those
well.
those 2 RBs, you know, the average carry on them is not bad at all, really.
They did 2 pick sixes.
The one to start with Ethereum, one of the UCS crypto boys, and
Yeah, Burris got one as well.
yeah,
That's nice. When your defense does that, that's always a bonus.
yeah, and then the General's got one later as well after getting a safety, and then interception return 44 yards. So
Yeah, super tie.
yeah, plenty of defensive scoring in this game as well. All right, anything else you want to add to that one?
Yeah, let's move on. Let's
Right.
move on.
Both looking good though. Right, okay, let's move on to the third game that we've got. and this was our road win of the week. So the Kings managed to just sneak past the Tigers.
You brushed your teeth?
I don't know if you brush your teeth, Jess.
Go and brush your teeth.
Go on, get your teeth brushed, Jess.
I'll do it in a minute.
But yeah, Tayside, look at those yardage. Look at that yardage. 348 yards on the ground, 137 yards. Oh no, 137 yards on the ground, 348 yards passing. And
Look at the play-by-play though. Look at the Tigers' last drive before overtime.
got it. So this one. Is it that one? This one. Yeah.
58. Yeah, that one.
So what
That
was
one
that?
there. Yeah. So they're at the goal line with second in inches. Option pass left, incomplete. Third and goal. Inches out again.
Whoa.
Incomplete short pass. And had to take the field goal. Rather than if they just used the running backs, they'd been blooming gouging them with.
Yeah. Especially at
It's a
home
nightmare.
as well. At home as well.
Yeah.
You'd go for
Then
that
it went
on
to overtime.
4th and inches on
you should've-
the goal line. You'd go
Yeah.
for that, wouldn't you?
You obviously hasn't got it clicked. And then the annoying thing, you look at overtime, and then the Tigers didn't even get the ball, did they? Kings just went and scored a field goal.
Mm.
Ouch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we calling
Yeah.
that a good win? Are we calling that the luckiest of week 1 wins?
Yeah, it was luckier than my week 1 win. Let's go with that.
Any road win's a good
know.
win.
Yeah.
Any
that-
win's a good win.
I mean, you look at the yardage, and then you've got the fumbles as well for the Tigers,
Yeah, Tigers lost it on those turnovers, didn't they?
and then the Kings just sneak it in overtime. Yeah. Well, let's hope.
I mean, that's one where the reverse fixture could be, a 30 point differential for the Tigers if they don't fumble the ball. Could be literally that much of a difference.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, we saw Snipes, right? Snipes is that a level 18 running back?
Yeah,
He was 20 before aging, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think
I'm sure he was 18.
Yeah, I think he was going to be
Was he?
18. Yeah,
Hmm.
after 18. So 6 carries, 19 yards. Ouch. Right, okay. Well, there we go. Kings managed to get out of town with a win. Hopefully, they didn't do too much damage to the rest of Tayside, because they've absolutely mugged them on the field there by the looks of it.
I do.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Right, there we go. Anything else you want to share on this one?
Clay's a lucky boy.
Yeah, I
I
think
bet he enjoyed that one as much as Mark threw stuff at the screen.
yeah. Well, Mark was round Clay's house, right? So, at least,
Allegedly.
yeah,
Apparently so.
at least it was him throwing Clay's computer through Clay's window while he was around there. Right. Okay. So there's our third game to look at in week 1.
He's turning into the overtime king already, apparently.
Yeah.
In an overtime game in pre-season and overtime in week 1. So he's going overtime all the way.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look to see if he gets another one this week against the Generals. Were there any other results of note we just wanted to touch on. We've managed to nominate Lucky Coach of the Week 1 goes to Clay. Just pipping.
Well, Spitfires won in week 1. How's that feel, Greg?
Oh, it was unreal. It was unreal to feel like I'm already a quarter of the way to winning the same amount of games as I've won over the past 4 seasons is amazing. So,
Do you even know what to do with yourself?
no, it felt strange actually watching a game, a play-by-play for the first time in 2 years as well, because I just haven't bothered with, the inevitable arse kicking. Apart from when I was maybe going for the occasional first win incentive where I thought I might have had a chance, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice, especially to end a 7-game losing streak against the Meerkats. But I can't lie. The first couple of drives, I'm like, oh, I thought this offense was going to be slightly more ready than this season. But then they started to click a little bit, and Gibb managed to get his first touchdown. So another Dev Squad wonder coming through. So yeah, I was happy with that. It was good. So the Sharks managed to get a week 1 win as well against the Anacondas. So again, that looks like another team turning the corner out of a rebuild.
What's the Condas injury list looking like after week 1?
They've got no injuries.
This cannot be true.
The crisis is no, but the crisis has moved from the Anacondas over to the Avalanche.
Oh, have they got it? Have they?
Yeah, we managed to stick a few injuries on them.
Yeah, I guess in week 1 it's a higher chance with a lot of teams having a bit of rivalry. I did notice that we did pick up a G in the first week, so it's that age 11 centre that I picked up off you, Matt. Managed to pick up
Well,
a
that one
G.
is the was it last pick in round 7?
Yeah, pick 33 in round 7. You
Pick
got
33
through.
in round 7.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's, luckily it was only that pick because he's out for the rest of the season now. Didn't make it past week 1.
Oh, look at that. An F on his starting guard. And the rest look like special teams.
Yeah. Top a few. But yeah, definitely higher injury chances. Don't know if everybody had their full staff complement as well. I definitely didn't have both my athletic coaches in place in week 1. Right. But yeah, was there anything else of note that we wanted there? Oh yeah, the only other thing I've got to make an honourable mention for is what are you doing, Rich? Come on, come on! This is caretaker territory. Even though Todd's trying to throw the season harder than James is, come on, 31-9. That's setting a bad example.
It's the race to the bottom.
It is, yeah. It does look that way.
That would be an interesting one this season.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why, but I had a feeling the Warriors might actually have something about them. But maybe I think as we've seen going through preseason, this game plus the off season, that all of those players who should have been stud-like by now to either help this team move in the right direction or give them something tradable to build on just doesn't seem to have been there. So a bit strange, really. But we shall see.
I don't know. He's not. He didn't offer a few of them up, so I suspect he's gonna coach them. He can get them up to that level, 17-ish mark. So they've got a bit more tradable next year in the off season. Maybe if he wants to get rid of 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
He's not gonna. he's not going to have a huge amount to coach this year, is he? He's got his quarterback, a couple of other players of his rookies. The rest of them are all special teamers. So I don't think he's going to be coaching his 3 returners, is he? He'll be coaching. Can only coach 2 special teams players anyway, can't he? So
Yep. Right, but yeah, don't worry, Rich. I'm sure you'll be back on track next week. Right, so let's have a look. What were the games we picked out for week 2 that we're gonna have a look at?
I think you need to make your Monday night football statement as well.
Oh yeah, this used to be the place where you could come to see Monday Night Football, but
This is for all the people that tuning in for Monday Night Football, right?
we've after some feedback we decided to can that. The feedback basically being that Monday Night Football games were just basically all shit. So we've decided to can it off. It's not like you could even look at those Monday Night Football games where there's supposed to be increased chances of attributes and all that other stuff, all that good stuff, and you just think there's just nothing there. So yeah, we've canned that off. It might make a reappearance if when we get to the end of the season we've got some race to firsts our Monday Night Football games, but if not, we might have seen the last of that that graphic that we had around the Monday Night Football, which is funny
Sadness.
because do you know what? Actually, during the off season, I was watching a film with the kids, and it's actually I was sitting there watching this film, and they're at this swim park, and it's actually those 3 ladies from that picture were in that film, and it was an Adam Sandler movie.
Hmm.
So yeah, it gave me nightmares. Just thinking about Monday Night Football again. Right. Okay. So
That is a feature that no one is going to miss.
yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, unless there's some really big kind of complaints about it, or somebody really wants to come on and talk about their Monday Night Football game, I think I'm going to leave that buried 6 foot under.
Let's see how the Bring Back Monday Night Football campaign goes.
Yeah, if they can get 100 signatures, we might think about it.
Make
Right.
Monday Night Football great again.
Oh, don't go there. Right. Let's not trigger anyone. So here we go. Anacondas, Scorpions. Anacondas lost their first game to the Sharks. Scorpions, did they win actually? Can't remember if they did. I think they managed to beat the Islanders, didn't they, in week 1?
Yeah, they won.
Yeah, offense doesn't seem to be lighting things up. Right.
Yeah,
so,
not heavy on the pass. They managed 58 yards on with passing in week 1. Scorps.
yeah, Anacondas managed to get some serious yardage, didn't they? It was only a 13-7 loss as well, wasn't it? So, and Brennan made it past week 1 without an injury. Will he make it past week 2?
Oh, Scorps have got 2 Ds and a C. That's nasty.
Being Wanderson and Flores. Wonder if they're all special teamers.
Dave's going to love that, being on the right end of some injury woes.
So the OT wasn't on a special team play, so it could be a starter. But the others were special teams. Right. So our first prediction of the season.
Well, Nick's probably hoping for a defeat because he wants to keep his 5-5 record on track, doesn't he? So he doesn't want to go 2-0. That's just crazy talk.
I think he will, though. I think if Nick wants to really spice things up, on a 5-5 season, he likes to win all 5 to start with, doesn't he? And then lose the next 5. So, see, I don't know.
I can see the Condors doing this. I can see a road win here.
Yeah, what's the spread on it? So Scorpions by 2. You reckon? I mean, the passing looks like it could. Dave doesn't look like he's got a problem moving the ball, does he?
No.
Whereas,
He didn't exactly let many points in against the Sharks, did he? So
yeah,
He's got some pass rush on there as well. One of his edge rushers got 5 sacks.
is that because the Sharks ain't got a good left tackle though?
Wow.
I don't know. I think they might have a decent one. It looked like they traded in a right tackle from the Bears. So, and it seemed like Kendall paid a good price for the players he was bringing in. So, who knows? Could be that. Might not be that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's always a bit off from week 1 stats, isn't it? A bit skewed.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
data. I'm gonna take the plunge, and I think you might be right. I think I'm gonna go for a 24 to
I
14.
just want to say we need to change the rules slightly on this scoring anyway. I think
Oh yeah.
if you get a correct score, a complete correct score, you get 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
If you get one score correct, you get 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get a win, 1 point.
Okay. I never tot them up at the end of the season anyway. So.
Well, I'm going to start totting them up this year. I'm
You-
going to tot them up. I'm going to run in total.
You do.
We
Yeah.
need to make
Okay.
it more competitive.
Okay. Okay,
You
Matt.
get you get double points if it's overtime. If you call overtime.
No.
Yeah, come on.
You can't see what if you call overtime, yes, but if you get it wrong, you get points deducted. There you go.
Well, if you get it wrong, you don't get any points, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to get -2 for
You need to
calling
be.
an overtime.
No,
You
they
need
get
to be
minus
careful.
points.
Need to be careful, Matt, or else you're gonna have a bigger rule book than we've got for this game if you keep going like that.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, all right, maybe not. Yeah.
Right.
Let's go 5-3-1.
Which one are you going next to call this one then?
Yeah.
Go on,
I'm
Jim.
going Condors to win. I'm going to go 21-9.
21-9, locked and loaded, and Matt.
To be brutally honest, I was going to go Anacondas, but as both of you have gone that way, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go 21-20. The Scorps.
Ooh.
Missed extra. I'm going missed extra point in the last minute.
Oh, is that 33 points if you get that right? All right, there we go.
Nasty.
Another game that I'm unsure about, but we'll definitely know more by the end of it about those two teams. Right, now we got the Sonics and the Bears. We can have a look at that one. So we had all the scores for those two teams this week.
Sonic's got a road win at the Blues. That was a big win, actually. We should have covered that.
The Sonics at the Blues, yeah,
Have a
25
look.
to 19.
Let's have a look. That was a big win. Ten turnovers. Whoa.
Yeah, loads of turnovers.
No rushing yards. Right, the team, it was all in the air.
Yeah, DT picks up a MVP. Must have been busy up the middle. Let's have a look at that tackle count. 18. 18
Yeah.
and 1 force fumble. Busy boy. Busy boy. Lots of kicking. 4 out of 6 for the Sonics. 4 out of 4 for the Blues.
How many turnovers were the Sonics? Did they have none since Bell wasn't around anymore?
No, they had 4. They had 4
They had
turnovers.
4, did they? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So they had 2 interceptions. They fumbled 4 times, but actually recovered 2 of them. Whereas Alex had 3 and 3. So yeah, big win there for the Sonics on the road to a divisional rival.
Although it still looks like there's a bit of soap on the gloves. Soap on the gloves. Not enough stickum.
And the Bears got absolutely taught a lesson by the Razorbacks.
I don't think they'll be the only one this season.
No, I think Razorbacks are looking like the team in. Is it MFC? MFC, that's it. Not MFI, MFC. So yeah, they're looking like the team to avoid or beat this time around.
Bit of a purple battle, that one.
Yeah. And an OT picking up an MVP in that game. Getting a good variation on the MVPs. Right, so there we go. So there's the 2 results for those teams that first week. So
God got MVP in our game.
Yeah, you
You
don't see that
were
often.
incensed by that, weren't you, Matt?
I was. I thought there was something wrong there. Maybe they've changed the rule slightly. I don't know. Maybe they've adjusted it.
I don't know, has the guard got
Maybe a
a
little bit.
showman?
Maybe he just had a really good game.
Yeah.
Solid.
Who notices guards having a good game? We ain't even got stats for guards.
Yeah, it must have been
Yeah.
pancaking all day.
Right. That's going to be my breakfast tomorrow in the hotel.
Oh,
Pancake.
lovely champagne. All right, so here we go. Let's have a look at the spread. So Sonics with an estimated 6.
Or injuries. Uji's got a D.
Oh,
That's nasty for the Bears.
Is that the good one? Is that? No, it isn't, is it? That's not the good receiver, is it?
is it not?
No, it's stud. No, Meacham's is stud receiver, isn't it?
Right.
Uji's decent, though. Well, he was decent.
Yeah, I know. Meacham's like a level 20 all pro.
Yeah, Uji's now 11 seasons in, so he's probably
Aye.
heading in the
Yeah,
wrong
he's
direction. Okay, and was this
diazepam.
diazepam? Yeah. Right, so deep zoning.
So what did he pay for him then? Because his quarterback was good. What
Huh?
did he pay for him? Because he got. I mean,
I
B
think he's
Bear's
got-
quarterback was ridiculously high last year.
Okay. Oh, so he was the guy who came in from the Warriors. Okay.
There are 3s. But that was for 3 players.
Mm.
Oh no, hang on. No, just 1 3 for 3 players.
Mm. But what level was that quarterback?
Yeah. To be a starter over the other lad. Who was his other lad? His quarterback last year?
I'm just looking.
Carr.
Oh, yeah.
Only age 2. Yeah, wasn't it this guy like level 18 or something?
He can't be a level 18 for a third with 2 other players as well.
It could be. It was Carr last year. Threw for 4,610 yards. So how the hell is he not a starter? This.
Kendall,
So,
answer, please.
come on, Kendall. Let's have a. Aye, because if you look at
Spill the
Carr's
beans.
stats, I mean, 337 completions out of 582 attempts.
Oh,
Threw a lot of TD. He threw a lot of interceptions last year.
he was young though, wasn't he?
35.
He's young,
He's
so he's
still in age 2. He's still
Yeah.
in age 2, so he's improving.
yeah. So
So
he's put two years into him and got a load of great experience in 2 years. Got some great
and then Dixie.
attributes.
So it must be a massive. I mean, could be a big level he's traded in there for.
Yeah. Or he thought,
By the looks of it.
do you know what? I haven't got much of a chance against these rated backs. So I've put him in, see how he goes. You know, use it to find out what I've got.
Maybe. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe he's got a good chance against the Razors.
Yep. Who knows? Answers on a postcard.
Right, what we're going for then?
Yes. What are we going for? So this. Right.
Yeah,
So we're recording
you went
again.
all Dalek all of a sudden, and it bombed you out.
Right. Okay. Right. We're back. So, slight technical pause there, but we are back to do some predictions on this one. So, what do we get to on this? Sonics or Bears? Are you
Sonics
going?
Bears.
Who's
Todd
going?
versus Kendall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna say the Sonics are gonna beat the Bears. 28-14.
28-14 to the Sonics.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah.
28-14.
I am intrigued as to what's happened to Kendall's quarterback though, starting the last 2 years, because that's a lot of yards to suddenly transfer out.
And Jez, just say you. I know they look the same. Well, one of them says they look better than the other, but it's Tad against Kendall in this
Oh,
one.
Tad. Did I say
Not-
Todd?
You said Todd.
Yeah.
Todd,
No,
Todd,
I meant Tad. I said Todd. I meant Tad. Sorry, Tad.
So we're going with this one then.
Right. This is going to be a tight one. So it's going to be 21 all overtime.
You're going for that 2 points.
Well,
But it's going to stay at 21 all after overtime.
Oh, it's going to stay at 21 all.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
OT.
ambitious.
Put the OT. OT.
I don't need to put
Well,
OT.
needs a
If it's,
bonus
if it's a
OT, is
tie,
it?
if it's a tie, it's gone to OT, right? Yeah. Okay. So okay. I think home advantage is going to be enough for the Bears to sneak over the line for this one. I think going to be a lot of pass. Right, so I'm going to go 28, 43.
Whoa. Look at that. All three results. One of us is going to win.
Yep. When you say wins, you mean 1 point, 3 points, or 10? I don't know.
I'll do the scoring, don't worry.
No one knows. Matt will just make up the scoring system as he goes.
As long as I win, it don't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right, let's shift on to the last game that we got then. So we have the Redcoats against the Spartans. So Redcoats in week 1 absolutely slaughtered the Outlaws.
Mash the Outlaws.
See, I don't understand that either. Right, there's a 5-star run offense still in the Outlaws, but they still managed to pass for more yards. Classic. But Pippa is looking the business.
Pippa's the man.
For average. Oh,
I did say it might be tasty.
yeah, I think this is going to be the first challenge he's got this season, though. And
James went 7-0 up in that game. He must have been shitting himself.
No. I think he must have felt reasonably safe that he would be okay. But yeah, so 43-10 to the Spartans against the Rapiers.
All of which was in the first half.
There's 24 points in that first half. Big run up.
34.
34. Come on, Carol Vorderman.
Oh, yeah, 34. So 2 new RBs. Is that Jez? Goldmayer and Quarantino.
Quarantino's not new. He's my tech running back. He played last year. Goldmeyer's new, though. He was on the D squad last year.
Okay, so he's fresh off the dev squad. Lovely.
A mighty round 6 running back.
Ah, okay. Is this the one that you've converted to the 40-40-20?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you're having a little bit of fun with that one, eh?
Yeah. We're going to have a play.
Cool.
See how that goes. Hit some different zones. Give people a little bit of a headache in dancing against us.
Yeah.
See where it goes. It's just as well because I haven't got any wide receivers. So
Yeah.
I've got to try and find an offense from somewhere this year.
Yeah, looking a little bit slim on the ground. And Blood Axe and OG getting the MVP, like you said. Oh, all over the place. Right. So let's get back to the game.
Go on. You boys go first.
So number 2 defense, but that's no surprise playing the Outlaws. Played number 1. Oh no, number 1 defense against number 2, but both of those are up against teams that probably are going to be at the bottom end of the.
Oh no, that means we've got the top 2 defenses in the league.
Yeah, statistically we have, for sure. If your rush defense is still at number 7 after this game, Jez,
He wins the bowl.
it will be a miracle. It'd be quite some effort. I think you could go from number 7 to maybe number 30 pass rush defense in one game here.
I wouldn't be surprised at that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look at that spread. Well, tight one. Redcoats by 1.
No major injuries.
No. Right.
We fully expect Redcoats to take advantage of their power running back Pippa.
Definitely. How is your DT looking?
DT's all right. I've got one decent one good youngster. Yeah, DT's all right.
I think so. We're gonna go. I don't think it's gonna be a low scorer. Well, we'll go for a close one. No, close one. Nah. I'm gonna have another 24-14. Up my chances of this big 10-point score that Matt's been talking about. Right, Matt.
The thing I would say, actually, going back to the Redcoats mascot, he looks like the Tampa Bay Bucks mascot, doesn't it? Looks very similar.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of bucks about him, yeah.
Yeah.
And the fella on his hat does actually look like a pirate.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway,
Right.
hmm. I think I'm going to go 21-3 to the Redcoats. I think Jezzy's non-existent offense might make a bit of an issue for him.
My non-existent offense just put 40 points on the Rapiers.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
that counts. Let's see against the proper team first.
One. I've just noticed my mascot's got Royal Berkshire. He's got a stutter.
Yep. Well,
He don't
at
look
least,
very happy as well, does he?
No, he's grumpy.
at least it didn't sub out the R for a T. So,
He's proper grumpy. He looks like he's made out of terry toweling as well.
oh yeah. Oh, the mascot's right.
Oh yeah! Wow, yeah.
Dudes.
Right. Come on,
Right,
engineers.
you non-believers. I'm going
Yeah.
for a Spartans win. Sparta. Right. We're going to go. Well, we're not going to stop their running game, so they're going to put points on us. We're going to go 34-45. Whoa, that'll be a great win. Look at that. Let's just take that.
Big win. Big win. OG is the
My
MVP.
non-existent offense.
Yep.
Right,
Right.
zoom out a bit, Greg. I'm gonna take a picture and
Right.
Okay. Right.
Well,
the scores. There you go. There we go. Sorted.
I don't want you taking a picture. You just need to look it back over there on the YouTube channel. Then jobs are good and right. It's all there.
Yeah. All right. Okay. It's a lot easier to
Right.
check a picture.
Yeah. Probably. Right. Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to cover off today?
Are we doing predictions for the Super Bowl this week, or are we leaving a few more weeks in?
Yeah.
let's do them next week.
Yeah.
Do them next week, right? Cool.
Yeah, let's give ourselves a couple of weeks.
Yeah. I think that's the cutoff for the one on the site, isn't it, as well? Yeah. Okay. Up until.
Is it?
What is it? Who will win the bowl? Up to and including week 2. I'll say you've got to lock and load them this week, and we'll lock and load ours next
Yeah.
week. All right.
Stampede with a couple of votes there.
Oh,
Not so sure after that Jakey win.
I don't know. It's all right. You predicted us, but you put us down for a bloody wild card. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to think of that prediction, to be honest.
I know, yeah. I'm hedging my bets.
Dear.
right. Okay. Don't think I haven't got anything else to cover off today. So
The only other thing I would like to put a request in for is, did anybody use their special teams play in week 1?
Oh, I hope not.
I doubt
Because
it.
I haven't checked. I doubt it, but I haven't checked any games to see if anybody used them. So if you did, let us know.
I don't think there's anywhere in the stats you pick that up anyway, is there?
No, I don't think there is. I think you literally have to go through every game to
Did anybody
and
see it?
notice it.
Did you see if any attributes landed anywhere? Is that?
Oh, that's a good point. I bet money they have.
Yeah, because
I got an attribute. I think one of my wide receivers got an attribute, but it hasn't showed up yet.
right. Okay.
You've got to wait for 7 weeks for it to show up, haven't you, or something like that?
Yeah.
Don't know with the stats in. Because the stats weren't in like 2 days ago, so maybe that's the.
Yeah, I haven't seen them at all. I don't know again if that's another one that takes an extra week at the start of the season. This was one I had a quick little look through as well, just to see how, because this will be based off of at least the pre-season games. I think I was interested to see the starting ages for that. So 4 teams up there with the average, just about above 5.
The old men of the barbarians.
Yeah. At least 3 challengers up there. Anacondas up there. Razorbacks getting close up there now as well.
Aye, the Razorbacks are older than me.
And then down the other end, Sharks just over 1. Warriors just over 1.
Well,
It's
you've traded some old ones in, haven't you? I mean, up to 3, Greg.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. I think
Is that blooming centre you traded in from me? Bumping you up?
I think I must have 4 or 5 now that are sitting around that kind of 7+ age sort of now. So filling the gaps for a
a bit of
second.
experience.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, starting lineup's definitely gone up a bit, but squad age still happy with that at 3.28. So that's good.
That was a
Right.
great result for the Sharks, bearing in mind their age. They're the youngest starting team in the league.
Against one of the oldest ones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hell of a result, that.
Yeah, and on the road as well. So
especially seeing as they went 3 quarters without scoring a point.
Aye. The one where the yardage is have been outperformed, yeah. Less yardage equals wins
Yeah.
by the looks of it.
Again, is those turnovers that killed some of those Conda's drives.
yeah. Yep, Stuart, I mean, 61% completion on a deep zone team. You've got to be happy with that, haven't you?
Especially for a young kid. Henty Creer got an 80-yard run. Was that a run for his running back? For his
That's
wide
the point.
receiver?
Alex uses the reverse. That's why.
He's managed to.
80-yard
forgot that.
touchdown on a reverse. Bloody hell.
He uses the reverse.
That 20th minute. Let's have a look at that. Interesting. Especially after talking about it a little bit earlier. Hadn't seen anybody running those. So yeah.
Whoa, 80-yard reverse.
Nice.
Well played, Alex.
Play of the week. Play of the week, an 80-yard reverse, right? I'm going to take that.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be in the show reel.
That'll do it.
Yeah, nice. Nice to see it actually working.
That's up there this week with Saquon Barkley's reverse jump cowgirl thing, whatever he did.
That was awesome. Then he injured himself. I think because he'd done the splits. I think he had to take a few plays off after that, didn't he?
Well, he nearly injured the chap doing that.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Reverse jumping over a bloody linebacker.
Yeah.
Right.
Like linebacker rang the cowbell with his helmet nearly, didn't he? So yeah, it was a bit of a stunner.
One of them ones though. If the linebacker had hit him though, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
He would have flipped about 3 times in the air and that would have been him out for the season. So, but no, it's been. I don't think I've ever seen it ever. Anything like that before.
I've never seen that.
No.
It makes you wonder what he was. What was he thinking?
How did he even know he was coming?
Well, he did a move on the first defender, then he juked the second defender, and then he must have just thought, I'm spinning, I'm still moving around, I'm just going to jump, and he ended up jumping back. Oh, I don't know, but it looked amazing.
Sorry.
Yeah, it
Who's
just.
the other one? There was that receiver that did the Eldell catch, like an Eldell Beckham catch as well. But I don't know whether that was this week or was it the week before.
Yeah.
Can't remember much.
What's this thing about them standing on their heads as well? Did you see that?
Yeah, it was
What?
was it Brown, Detroit Lions?
There was 2 or 3 of them that did a celebration by doing a sort of a freestanding headstand.
Yeah. So he'd said that he'd seen a player in college do it, and he's like, I'm going to do that. And then he realized that someone else had done it, but he's like, I'm still going to do it. So yeah, they he flipped into a headstand, went completely rigid, and then just carried on through. So
Yeah, like arms and legs dead straight,
yeah,
but just like on his head, kind of
Yeah.
perfectly upside down. Brilliant.
that's it. Yeah, good stuff. Right, okay, there we go. Let's finish there then, and because again, talking about Barkley playing for the Eagles when you're a Giants fan is not good. So I don't want to. I'm going to get upset soon. Right, thanks a lot. Good luck in week 2. Yeah, see you next week.
Cheers.
Cheers, chaps.